Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Belle from BudgetBelle.com, helping you create a budget, pay down debt, and save for the future. So in today's video, I wanted to introduce to you guys the HEROES Act proposal. $1,200 stimulus check for individuals and up to $6,000 per family. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe right there, that little red button right there. Make sure to click that, like this video, share it with a friend. So let's get right into it. So, the House of Representatives introduced a new stimulus bill called the Health and Economic Recovery Omnibus Emergency Solution Act, or the HEROES Act. Okay. This is a $3 trillion proposal that exceeds the $2.2 trillion CARES Act, which is the largest stimulus bill ever to be seen in U.S. history. Okay. The House will meet to vote on this bill this Friday. So this is huge, guys. So let's see what happens. What does the HEROES bill cover? The HEROES Act would provide funding for a wide range of groups. A new stimulus check, funding for state and local governments, hazard pay for essential workers, funding for COVID testing, rent and mortgage assistance, an extension of the 600 weekly unemployment extension, additional funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, additional funding for small businesses, emergency relief for U.S. Postal Service, and provisions for election safety and facilitating voting by mail. That was a mouthful. What did you come here for, right? You want to know if you're going to get a stimulus check. Let's talk about that. Stimulus checks under the HEROES Act, up to $6,000 for families. The HEROES Act includes another stimulus check that would benefit individual taxpayers and their families. It would include another one-time $1,200 payment for individuals who earn up to $75,000. Families could also receive $1,200 for up to 3 qualified dependents, unlike the $500 payment under the CARES Act. This means some families could receive up to $6,000. Peep this is huge. The HEROES Act also changed the wording from the CARES Act from children to dependents, which increases the number of eligible recipients. Let's do the income guidelines now. The income limits for eligibility are the same as those under the CARES Act. Single person, $75,000. Married filing jointly, $150,000. Head of household, $112,500. There's also phase out for incomes. Single, $75,000 through $99,000. Married filing jointly, $150,000 through $198,000. Head of household, $112,500 to $136,500. The HEROES Act also changed some stimulus check rules from the CARES Act. Some taxpayers did not receive an economic impact payment under the CARES Act if their tax return did not include a Social Security or a TIN number for everyone included in their tax return. This included married couples who filed a return in which at least one person should have qualified for a stimulus payment. The HEROES Act changed that by providing stimulus payments to all qualified persons on a tax return. Those who do not qualify will simply not be eligible for a payment, instead of preventing the entire payment to go through as it with the CARES Act. It also prohibits the stimulus check from being garnished. How would checks be sent out if this bill is approved? This bill would provide stimulus checks in the same manner as the CARES Act. If your direct deposit information is already on file, you would receive your payment via direct deposit. If not, you will receive a check by mail. You would most likely have the opportunity to update your information via the IRS website as the CARES Act, which I seriously recommend you do, especially for those who are still waiting for their first stimulus check from the CARES Act. If you are still waiting for that first check, like I've mentioned in my previous video, please head over to the irs.gov website. Enter your direct deposit information in non-files portal so you can get your stimulus payment sooner. Okay guys, will this HEROES Act be passed? Proposing new legislation is always complicated, and this proposal is the largest of its kind by far. It also pushes hard against party lines and will surely get a lot of pushback from the Republican Party. However, this bill has a higher chance of passing, which is great news for the American people, unlike the other 2,000 monthly proposed checks, this bill would cost significantly less than the other proposals. Those programs are significantly more costly than the HEROES Act and do not provide funding for additional programs. As a result, those other programs are less likely to pass. Comment below if this is likely to pass, yes or no. I'm excited, guys, so let's see if this is likely to pass, because there's a lot of people who are in need, who are hurting right now. So I know a lot of you guys are still waiting for your first stimulus check from the CARES Act that was passed back in March, but do not be dismayed. The money is coming. I have an updated video right here that you can check out to let you know where is my stimulus check, when will my deposit be made. Please head over to the IRS Get My Payment tool and input your direct deposit information in a non-filer's portal so you can get your stimulus check faster. So please head over there and see if you can update your direct deposit information so you can get your money faster. And for those who opt out for a paper check, you're going to be waiting. For those who opt out for a paper check, the IRS mails about 5 million paper checks per week every single Friday. So hopefully yours come in soon. But if you opt in for direct deposit, your money will be here even sooner. So the IRS is working with the Postal Service to get out your money as soon as they can. So the money is coming, guys, if you qualify for a stimulus check. So I understand it's frustrating to wait. It's not easy, but it is in fact coming. For those who are on SSI, SSDI, SSA, VA benefits, and the likes, the money is coming. The IRS did release an update and said that mid-May, a huge wave of deposits will be made. So hopefully you're one of the lucky people who will be getting a deposit. That's all the updates that I have for you guys. Thanks for watching.